Welcome back, America. It's Hugh Hewitt, joined now by Senator Tom Cotton of the great state of Arkansas. Good morning, Senator.
Good morning, Hugh. I hope you're doing well.
I am. I think you were in Georgia yesterday. Let me play for you the breaking news from Georgia. Cut number one, friends.
Now we take Georgia, and then we change the world.
Yeah!
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, Mr. Schumer? Now we take Georgia, and then we change America.
Well, it's not really news, Senator, but it's going to be news on this show every day between now and January 5. Do people know about this in Georgia?
Well, Hugh, I'm actually going down to Georgia tomorrow, but I've been there multiple times this election season already. And I'm going to campaign hard with Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue. I hope all your listeners are going to pitch in a few bucks for Kelly and David to win their runoff on January 5th. Although I got to be honest, Hugh, I'm not sure I or anyone else can campaign harder for Republican victories in Georgia than Chuck Schumer does in that clip on the streets of New York, where he says we're going to take Georgia and change the world, as if Georgia is his for the taking and not up to the votes of the people of Georgia, and then that they're going to use those seats if they win to change America. And what that means is packing the court and making Washington, D.C. a state and taking away your guns and giving amnesty to illegal immigrants and raising your taxes. I don't think the people of Georgia want that kind of change for America.
I hope not. Now I want to ask you I want to lobby you. A lot of district court judges are in limbo, like Rick Richmond and others, because of the blue slip rule for district court judges. I don't know that the Democrats are going to relent and do a package with the Republicans before this Congress goes away. But if they don't, will you urge the Republican caucus to play tit for tat with Democratic obstructionism come a Biden administration?
So first, Hugh, we're still busy at work confirming a lot of the president's nominees. Obviously, we're going to confirm nominees from states with 2 Republican senators first, and then in states where you got a split delegation, 1 Republican, 1 Democrat. If they've come to a compromise nominee, we'll move on to that one. And then you do have states like California and Illinois and New York with 2 Democratic senators. And I'm sure that Senator McConnell will allow those judges to be confirmed in the waning days of this session by voice vote if the Democrats play ball. But if not, then I guess they will have those vacancies unfilled at the end of this Congress. As far as the next term, I can assure you that there will not be one set of rules for Donald Trump, and should Joe Biden take office, another set of rules for him. What the Democrats have done for the last 4 years, if it's good for the goose, it's going to be good for the gander as well.
Now, that means slow walking every nominee and turning down many nominees. I also means turning down unacceptable nominees completely. I just asked Marsha Blackburn, and she said she cannot imagine Joe Biden nominating Susan Rice to be Secretary of State. Can you imagine that? I can. And if he does, would you support a future Secretary Rice?
Well, given the numerous blunders Joe Biden has made as it relates to foreign policy over the span of his career, sure, I can imagine him making that mistake. But no, I cannot imagine a Republican Senate confirming Susan Rice to any position. Remember, Susan Rice is the typhoid Mary of the Obama administration foreign policy. Every foreign policy disaster of the Obama administration, from the Libya war in 2011, which is still raging today, to the Iran nuclear deal, to sicking the FBI and the intelligence community on Donald Trump's campaign in 2016 and his transition in 2016 and 2017, has Susan Rice as a central player in it. So I can't imagine that a Republican Senate is going to confirm Susan Rice to be Secretary of State or any other position.
Do you think it would confirm Senator Chris Coons to be Secretary of State?
That's certainly more likely than Susan Rice. If that's what Joe Biden, should he prevail, ultimately chooses to do. But Susan Rice, there's a reason why she couldn't get confirmed in a Democratic Senate in 2013 when Barack Obama wanted to make her Secretary of State. Do you really think that she's going to be confirmed by a Republican Senate in 2021?
So just looking ahead, if the Republicans prevail in Georgia, what will happen to the nominee process? A president is entitled to govern, but not entitled to do his own set of rules. I really don't know what you guys are going to do, because the Democrats have screwed President Trump for 4 years on nominees. Not many people know that. And DOD is still unstaffed. Lots of states, it's still unstaffed. I just don't want to get rolled.
Yeah, Hugh, I can assure you that there will not be one set of rules for one party and one set of rules for the other party. That cannot be the case. And when we have 52 seats in the Senate, we will scrutinize every nominee very carefully. And that I'm sure Joe Biden and his team are thinking through that right now about who they can and cannot get confirmed in a Republican-held Senate.
Well, I certainly hope they do a voice vote on these judicial nominees without hearing and just get them done, because otherwise I just don't want California to get liberal judges at the district court level when normal, honest-to-goodness, competent trial judges couldn't get confirmed for 4 years. I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah, well, remember, each home state senator has a say over the appointees from his state, whether it's for the federal district courts, U.S. attorney, U.S. marshal. So these nominees from Donald Trump are people who have gotten the approval of Kamala Harris and Dianne Feinstein or any other Democratic state. So they're consensus nominees.
They should be all voice voted, or you guys ought to put up a wall and just say no one need apply. Because I don't want people to get screwed the way some of these nominees got screwed, who put their practices away and prepared to serve. Honest to goodness. Senator Cotton, always a pleasure. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow, America, on the next Hugh Hewitt Show.